Guys, it's John here with the Option Lab. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and are looking forward to an amazing new year. So, before we start breaking down stocks, I just want to express my own gratitude towards everyone who's a part of our private community. It's such a privilege to get on there and work every day and do what I love and share it with all you guys. And a special thanks to my mods, Kush, Maddage, all my staff. You guys are so amazing. You keep our community running, and we truly appreciate you for that. So, anyway, post-holiday, what's going on in the market? Let's just dive right into the SPY 20-day chart. And to be honest, I haven't really had that strong of a directional bias on SPY as of late. As you can see here, we are on the 20-day 1-hour chart, and SPY, once we kind of hit those highs, has just been consolidating in range. We've seen some volatility spikes and like this quick drop here, which I almost stopped out on my spread, but we held, thank God. But yeah, so the key levels I'm watching here are this sort of 372 and 366 level, because as you can see, the past 2 weeks or so, we've been trading range bound in this area, and I think it's going to take a break of new highs or a break below these previous support levels to really see a forward move in either direction and kind of a solidified upward or downward directional move. And until then, I've just been sort of, like I said, I sold a credit spread down here, which looks like we're going to collect 100% on this week unless something drastic happens. And I think I'm going to start adding a little bit heavier positions on SPY or the overall market when I could see confirmation that we could either break highs or we break below these recent supports. So that's my thoughts on SPY. As I said, I have a credit spread here expiring this Friday, so I alerted that live to the group. Anyway, next we are going to cover RIOT, because if you guys are following Bitcoin, RIOT blockchain, if you guys are following Bitcoin, it's been on an absolute moon. It's just going to the moon. And yeah, I'm looking here at the let's go to the 20-day. We're on the 20-day, the 180-day. Okay, so yeah, with Bitcoin passing 27K, I'm expecting this to open up this week and probably press into above 16. So that's a move to watch for. We're kind of hugging this EMA right here. If we do continue to drop, if Bitcoin drops, I am definitely going to try to sell some premium on this on RIOT. I'll try to sell puts probably in this 10-11 range where we kind of have some previous consolidation. That just gives me some exposure to crypto, and I get paid to wait. If I sell puts down here, I can earn some premium while I wait, and I don't have to try to chase the top here and get shaken out. So that's what I'm looking for on RIOT. I think the level here to watch would be this 16 level. You want to see confirmation of a break over that, and short term, maybe like right here we can watch. But yeah, overall, RIOT, look for a break to the upside with Bitcoin passing 27K. We did great with this on the group. I captured this breakout here. I alerted it live to the group. Those contracts were probably up over 150% at one point. I exited a lot sooner, but that's usually how it goes. Anyway, watch RIOT. Next, we're going to be covering Microsoft. I really like this chart here. So we're looking at the 180-day chart, and you can see this long-term wedge, pennant, whatever you want to call it, formation that Microsoft has been trading in. And recently we saw, it kind of broke out of this wedge and sort of failed, pulled back, but it looks like it could be coiling for another move up this week. I know that I was reading some articles on Microsoft. They have some pretty positive news going into 2021. Their earnings are expected to increase between 11 and 17%, and overall, this is just a solid company. I think most people trust Microsoft, and also they're entering the chip making business, so that could be another thing to watch. But on the chart, basically, we broke out of this wedge. I'm looking for a break of this yellow dotted line. So let's just say the 226 level. You can see this nice kind of staircase pattern that it's been trading in. I really like that consistency. And if we can hold above and break this 226 level, I think we could definitely run. So that is one to watch. over 226, probably either you could play it with a debit spread, a vertical debit spread, calls if you want, whatever fits your strategy. So next, I want to go on to CRM. I updated this chart a little bit. And as you can see, we're kind of trading in this channel with these two red trend lines. And we hovered around this support, and I entered in a spread here. I ended up stopping out on it for around flat because we failed to break out of this yellow dotted level here. Overall, though, it looks like this has found some support, and I'm waiting to see confirmation if we can break above this yellow dotted line here to kind of enter back into the upside and possibly even test this upper trend line of this channel. That would just be more of a short-term move I'm looking at, so that's something to watch. So I guess you could say CRM over 233, I'd be looking at calls for either a day trade or a spread if I'm looking for a short-term swing. And then the last play I'm looking at, which is more of a risky play, but we'll protect ourselves by entering it via a credit spread. BABA recently, with the antitrust issues, has plunged quite a bit. So, the move here, in my opinion, is getting in calls and trying to predict a bounce. You're just gambling, because I'm not in the business of trying to predict a bottom on this stock, and quite honestly, I'd rather enter a credit spread where, when stocks drop like this, put premiums get juiced up, and when something is trading very high like that, when premiums on puts are very high, you want to sell premium. Like, think about it. If you're a seller, you want to sell something for more. So I would consider something down in this range. We'll see specifically this week what strikes I'll choose, but this would be a nice theta play. I saw some people on Tastyworks talking about this. A credit spread down here to collect some theta, and potentially if BABA were to bounce, we could just ride that theta and collect some nice premium on that credit spread, and it would be limited risk. So because we'll buy a put further out of the money, so we don't have to risk getting shaken out or anything, and that'll be a nice theta play. So those are the 5 stocks I'm watching this week. So if you're not yet a part of our private community, I'll link below our website to join. It's a free 3-day trial. After that, it's $50 a month. Ask yourself, is that worth it? Can you make that back in 1 month? My short answer is very likely, if you're strict with your risk management and such. So thank you all for tuning in, and let's have an amazing week. Thanks.